What's up, my hood healers? If you're watching this video, I want to thank you for tagging along on my journey. This will be pretty much the first video of a really long series of just really documenting my life as an entrepreneur, as a runner, as a coach, and someone who just wants to share their journey in an authentic and genuine manner. And I will really be taking this step by step, really just creating content that feels, best for me. I'm in a place right now where I'm going through like a transition period in life. I just left my part-time job working for Nike, really wanting to expand my coaching and really just expand the life. I want to take a lot of pressure off of just working a lot of hours and really more so move to where I'm creative and living in flow and really living in alignment with what feels right with my heart. I feel like it was a great opportunity to work there, love working with the team. However, it just didn't feel aligned. Now, I will be working part-time, a little shorter hours at PS&Co, a plant-based restaurant in Philly. However, the foundation of what I'm really looking to do is to enhance and elevate my life from a personal perspective. So that includes, again, opening up more time for coaching. Number two, I really want to focus on spending more time with family and friends. I feel like over the last year, even really just the last couple of years, I've been really dialed into just working, and it's getting to a point where it's like I don't really want to do that anymore. I don't feel like as humans that we should have to consistently be working day in and day out and not really doing things that we love. Now, we do have to meet our responsibilities and do the things that we have to do to pay bills, get our food, etc., etc. However, we should be enjoying life as creative beings. So that's something that I really want to do, and I want to use this channel to help inspire other people to do the same. So again, sharing content that's going to be really genuine to me. And in addition to just kind of documenting my journey, I'll definitely be going into detail of like race preps, really big into running. I got back into it back in 2024. I used to do it in college a little bit, just recreationally, when I was at Penn State main campus. However, got back into it in 2024, was going through like a depressive period in my life, and running became like a really healthy outlet and something that it kind of gave me that itch from when I was younger and played sports. I was like, you know what, this is something I can do, I can love, I can really train for it, and added more value to my training that I've been, doing pretty much my whole life as well. And so now I'm really looking to take that to another level and really document like my race prep. So I've got into races last year, really love those. They feel like game day for me. I also want to document more of my training and what I go into go into detail about that. And then also, go into nutrition, like how do I fuel as an athlete? How do I use food to recover as a plant-based athlete, to be specific, and really just dial into those things too. An important pillar in my life that really keeps me grounded, keeps me focused, and keeps me locked in is a lot of the habits that I do on a day-to-day basis. And I want to share some of those too. So that could be journaling, that could be meditating, that could be working out, but just like going into detail on just some systematic things that I can share so that people can, implement them in their own life. Now, who is my content for? First and foremost, my content is for the individuals who are bold enough to make the changes and really go after what they want, taking action on a daily basis. My content is also focused for those individuals who want to be a pillar in their community, or at least in their circle, and a pillar of health, and pretty much just inspiring other people to prioritize their own health. And number three, and most importantly, I want to share content for the people who really want to make changes, first and foremost for themselves, so that they can love themselves more, so they can do those actions and maintain those habits and make those decisions that really align with their heart and their spirit, and they can continue to grow from there. And for those individuals that definitely choose to follow along on my journey, you'll be receiving a lot, through this documentation process. Number one, you'll receive the inspiration to really make that change on a day-to-day basis. Number two, you'll also receive the resources in terms of like information, maybe strategies, maybe training tips, and just, whatever comes to mind to share. You'll receive a lot of tools that you could then implement in your own life, whether that's something habitual that can be within your training program, or just something day-to-day systematically that creates a lot more fulfillment, that makes your life a lot easier, creating ease within your structure and lifestyle. And then also too, just making sure that you're feeling your best on a day-to-day basis. And number three, my content is for the individuals who first and foremost love themselves and are ready to really take that next step, really elevate their life and make those changes and have fun while doing it. So definitely stay tagged along for my journey. I'm excited to share. I look forward to doing it. It's been something that I've been thinking about the last couple of years getting on YouTube, I feel like I've been in a place where I will watch other people show their life and watch other people document their journey. And I would do it a little bit maybe on Instagram. However, I want to take a little bit more of like a longer video format and just have fun with the process. So that's what I got coming up. Stay tuned, stay excited, stay healthy, and I will check y'all on the next video. Peace and love.